Moin und herzlich willkommen hier wieder bei The Hobbyist in der Kategorie Gaming mit Vampire the Masquerade Swansong. Ja, wie ihr seht, sind wir immer noch bei Galebs Overview-Seite vom letzten Mal, denn ich hatte vergessen, den Kram hier vorzulesen. Es gibt nämlich noch ein paar Alternatives, die wir hätten machen können. Also einmal Success, mit Kaius Lito sprechen. Wir haben die Geheimnisse über Jara Dory gelüftet und wir haben einen Resonance-Bonus für Dominate bekommen. Alternativen wären gewesen: You could have decided to confront your child, Beryl Underwood, about his inappropriate interest in Shufang. You could have questioned Jason Moore's bodyguard in the court interrogation room. Okay, Jason Moore. Okay, das ist natürlich schade. Aber ja, ich habe ja gesagt, ne? Ich lasse ein bisschen was für euch da, die das auch spielen wollt. Oder nochmal spielen, also dann nochmal spielen wollt. Ja, schauen wir mal, wie es jetzt weitergeht. Taste gedrückt halten. Mit MM geht's weiter und wir können tatsächlich 50 läppische Punkte ausgeben. Irgendwie ein bisschen wenig, ne? Aber gut, das liegt wahrscheinlich daran, dass wir letztes Mal so verpeilt, oder ich letztes Mal so verpeilt war und den Nosferatu nicht gerettet habe, etc. pp. Was nehmen wir denn mal? Was hat sie denn? Disziplin. Kostet 120, das haben wir schon. Kostet 70, kann ich mir alle nicht... doch, 25 könnte ich mir leisten. Psychometry. Auspex Vision reveals interactions related to the memories of an item. Das Einzige, was ich mir leisten könnte. Ich glaube, das würde ich auch einfach mal machen. Habe ich noch 25 Punkte über. Ach, das kostet nur... Social 3 kostet 15? Physical 3 kostet 35? Warum? Habe ich da einen Bonus oder was? Modifier 20. Ach. Ich habe scheinbar einen Bonus vom letzten Mal gekriegt. Ich kann mich auch nicht mehr dran erinnern. Rhetorik. Die anderen kosten alle mehr, ne? Das kostet 10. Security and Technology. Okay, ich könnte jetzt Social erhöhen. Da hätte ich noch 10 über. Und dann könnte ich noch Security and Technology nehmen. Ich glaube, für sie würde ich Security nehmen und Social nehmen. Ja. Let's go. Nicht mal ein Hallo, nicht mal ein Nicken.
I'm guessing you tipped Bizori off to the traitor?
Yes.
Any news?
Nothing since Richard's report. My city is in danger. Everything I've built, all the dreams I've invested. That Judas is a threat to everything.
Not for long. You'll bounce back.
Yes. Congratulations on your negotiations with the Chantry. Our agreement with Hartford is crucial.
Our agreement with Hartford is crucial, yeah. He's a surfer. I took some big risks. She need to get to the point. Yeah.
I almost didn't make it out. I could have ended up a guinea pig in this strange experiment.
Das wollte ich eigentlich nicht damit sagen.
Don't be ridiculous. We would have realized you'd gone missing soon enough. I would have sent someone to get you. Ugh, that's enough brooding. That's not why I brought you here. I have a new favor to ask of you.
What a surprise.
About what I told you earlier concerning Delson and Long Island. I've got a plan.
Oh, I know that look. Hazel.
This is the best moment to strike.
That sounds like the definition of rushing into things.
Yes, but we have no choice. Delson?
We need to blind them. From the inside. They know too much about it. We have to change that. For that, we need someone to hit them with a surprise attack from within their compound.
I wish that person luck.
It's you.
That's way out of my league.
Hazel's not asking for your opinion. You proved you were reliable with Hartford. We need your skill sets for such a risky and vital task.
That's precisely what's got me on edge.
It's your chance to prove to the court once and for all that you deserve a place on the council, MM. After this, you'll be untouchable.
I sure hope so. All right. How do I get on this island? By boat?
I doubt it. Coastline's under surveillance.
So I swim across. All right. What then?
Kaya's wrote a program that can help us. If you can upload it into their system, it'll corrupt all the data they've got in their database. Their systems, the archives, it'll all be lost.
Allowing us to cover our tracks.
It's our best shot at making it through this. You'll just have to insert it into a computer that's on their network. That's absolutely essential. Any questions?
Can we do that remotely? Can I take someone with me? Wen würde sie mitnehmen? Ich frag mal.
Am I allowed to take a partner? I'd feel a lot better about this if I had someone covering my back.
I understand, but that's not possible. We're already taking a risk by sending a person in to infiltrate their hideout.
Got it. Your plan sounds pretty old school. There's no way to do that remotely?
We've tried, but Leto's agents weren't able to breach their security. Their network's too highly protected. That's why we need you.
I see. So, let me get this straight. You want me to infiltrate the enemy base alone? The same enemies who just slaughtered half the camp.
Quit whining. You can have help.
Oh, really?
Your task will not be easy. You'll need a diversion while you sabotage their system. A raid near their base, for example.
That could work. Who will you send?
I refuse to sacrifice any more of our people.
Oh.
So we might as well send in the riffraff. The anarchs
Die
could do the job.
Come again?
You heard me. I want you to go
Diese
see
bitch.
them and convince them to go with you to Long
Ach so.
Island.
You're trying to thin their herd.
I'm balancing the scales, that's all.
They can't stand us. They'll never agree to fight for us. Let alone on their own without us.
Das ist
They
richtig
don't
böse.
have to know they'll be alone. Lead them to believe our forces will join up with them.
Boah.
The SI is a threat to the entire city. They're just as concerned as we are.
Okay, das ist richtig krass, die Anarchen in Anführungsstrichen zu opfern. It's not fair. Why me? Ja, ich kann das nochmal fragen. Das
Send
interessiert
someone
mich
else to negotiate. A real emissary.
No one else knows the anarchs as well as you do. They go to your clubs, don't they? They know who you are. They know they can trust you.
I barely know them. I see a couple of them once in a while, but that's it. We're not exactly friends.
You're still in the best position to negotiate with them.
Yeah,
Das wird interessant.
I'm not comfortable with the idea of sending them to be slaughtered. It's despicable.
It's just politics. And it's probably your only chance to come back in one piece.
What if I refuse?
I won't let you. Your conscience is of no concern to me. The only thing that matters is our survival. And too bad if it keeps you up at night.
The true face of the Camarilla. Right then. Let's say I agree.
You don't have a choice, but I'll humor you.
How am I supposed to go about it? I can't just go chasing down every anarch I know to ask for their help.
There's only one anarch that counts. Their Baron.
Na, das hättest du doch wissen müssen.
Rain?
That's right. He's in charge of the various anarch gangs in the region. I don't know where he is right now. You'll need to use your network.
I've got an idea of who I can ask. What can I use as leverage if they try to negotiate?
Money, favors. Offer them whatever seems useful.
All right.
One more thing. Don't tell anyone about your task. Not even your sire. I don't want the council poking their noses into this. That will be all. I'm counting on you, MM. Be careful, and good luck.
I'm gonna need it.
Die gehen jetzt über mehrere Fronten an das Problem ran, scheinbar. Ich bin mal gespannt, was sie für Leasher auf dem Kasten haben. Heieiei. Leave the court and go to see the Boston Anarchs. Jawohl. Okay.
There you are.
Da wartet sie
I'm
schon auf
sorry
uns.
I wasn't here to meet you when you got back. I was busy.
Where did she go?
Everyone's got their priorities, I guess. It's not like I've been waiting for hours.
Oh, please. You're always asking for more space. You're going to complain about me giving you space now?
I'm sorry, I hoped for a little bit of support from you.
You haven't asked for any since you threw me out of your life.
Excuse me? What are you talking about? We never...
Broke up? It's been 30 years, Amem.
What? I don't remember.
Come on.
Hä?
I get the feeling we need to clear up a few things.
Ach ja, ach verdammt.
Yeah.
Sie hat ja die Wissenslücken. Ach, shit.
Tell me what's going on.
The Warlocks. I knew their library would leave a mark. They fucked with my head.
So, if I understand right, you have no memory of our breakup.
None whatsoever. I really thought that I mean, you know.
There's a reason the Warlocks have a bad reputation.
Auf jeden
You
Fall.
said it's been 30 years?
More or less.
That seems like forever. And then again, the blink of an eye for us.
Believe me, it's been a long 30 years.
I should tell her about the memories. Ja, das kann ich machen, denke ich.
When I was there, with the Tremere, I saw things, glimpses of the past. It was like I was reliving certain episodes of my past. I guess that's what Osborne meant when he told me about the memories.
What exactly did you see?
I saw my attack with the Knights. I need to know. What happened after that? Did they pay for what they did to me?
It's a long story, Mem. And it's not really a happy one.
That's all the more reason. I want to know what happened. It's my memory, not some game.
Exactly. I don't want to see you suffer again. I won't allow it.
But it's not your choice. It's not you we're talking about, it's me. I can't just sit here not knowing.
I won't tell you a thing.
Hilda, please.
I said no. There's no point in insisting.
Fine. Whatever you want. That's all.
I'm sorry you had to go through that again. I can't
Get it
imagine
off your
how
chest.
upsetting it must have been.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing that with me.
I'm sorry, I've gotta go. I need to take some time to process all of this. The Prince is sending me out on another task. I can't screw up.
What kind of task?
I'm sorry, but I can't talk about it. Hazel made that exceedingly clear. If she thinks things are better like that, I believe her.
For God's sake, Amem, I'm your sire. You should trust me, not that snake in the grass.
Personally, I've never had anything bad to say about Hazel.
Unlike me. Is that it? You'd be singing a different tune if you knew what I know.
If I knew what?
Nothing. You wouldn't believe me anyways.
Pissed her off. She said too much. Das ist wieder sowas, wo ich jetzt nicht weiß, was dahinter steckt. She said too much. Jetzt muss sie auch weiterreden und I pissed her off. Da weiß ich nicht, was das soll.
Fine. I'll just make your life miserable until you spill the beans.
Seriously?
You know how stubborn I can be when I want something.
Hazel's a smart woman. She knows what she needs to do to get what she wants. And she wants you.
That's going too far.
You think it's an honor, but you should really be worried. Hazel never does anything she's not sure she'll benefit from, which means she's got ways to make you bend to her will. She's careful to hide her secrets from you, safe behind her herald. Tonight could be your last chance to discover them.
Very well. Let's move on. You're right. You should go get some rest. And do think over what we've discussed. Promise me you'll be careful. I'll try.
Okay. Keep exploring the place before leaving. Take the elevator in April Bowsley's office to go to the Prince's apartment. Okay. Oh.
Don't even think about it.
I wasn't going to.
Kann ich das mit...
It's not my fault. Shouldn't leave things lying around.
Es geht tatsächlich mit Celerity, sich das Ding so schnell wie möglich zu schnappen. Okay. Da wird noch geschreddert. Zelda können wir gehen. Okay. Hildas Apartment hätte ich jetzt schon Bock drauf. Ich weiß gar nicht, wo wir da hin müssen. War das oben? Ja, hier unten waren nur die Büros, ne? Ich meine, oben ist Primogen-Krams gewesen. Tilda ist wahrscheinlich hier. Ja. Oh. Richard.
Locked. From inside.
Richard ist also da.
Hilda will never know I was here. She can't be mad at me if she doesn't know about it.
Ist klar. Achso, warte mal. War da nicht eigentlich noch ein Gemälde von ihr? Ja, ne?
Oh. I don't really know how to take that.
N. Achso, H für Hilda, ne? Das ist nochmal so ein Bild von ihr. Hilda McAndrews. Ah, was liegt da?
These names. They're Quentin King's goons. The monsters who forced me into the blood bond. Hilda hasn't forgotten them. She's hunting them down.
Ah. Cum laude, Praxisprobe, sine qua non, was auch immer das heißt. Was haben wir da? Was ist das, ein Buch? Consult.
A cell phone? But they're not allowed. Hilda likes to play with fire.
Haben wir jetzt hier keinen Auspex? Das könnte easy sein.
What game is she playing here?
Ihr Logo. So, warte mal. 23.08., 19.08. Stop contacting me for no reason. Well, no delays this time. Do you want to back out? The new agenda is not what we agreed on. I sent you a new agenda. Warte mal, ist das falsch rum jetzt gerade? Nur kurz überlegen. 14, 18, 19. Geht es nicht eigentlich andersrum? Ah, genau. Andersrum, von oben nach unten. Okay, da ist aber irgendwer. Item collected to das Phone, okay.
Catapatis? What the heck is that?
Warte mal, Catapatis? Das war aber doch von... War das von ihr? Countess, Captain, Anthony Cerno, Destination Boston Harbor. AMSC Port Code 0401, Cargo 45 Secure Containers, Standards 824. Pounds Sterling. Counterparties, Invoice, Rechnung. Destination Boston Harbor. Na, vielleicht müssen wir gleich nach Boston Harbor. 45 sichere Container. Okay. Gehen wir gleich nochmal in den Rechner ran. Ich will nur einmal kurz gucken, ob wir hier noch was finden. Im Badezimmer ist. Nö. Dear Miss Iverson, I have received your summons to the extraordinary council meeting on October, blah blah blah. Rest assured that I will be present at the meeting. Sincerely, Hilda McAndrews. Okay. Okay. Gibt's hier hinten noch irgendwas? Was auf dem Boden? Irgendwas, was ich übersehen habe? Sieht nicht so aus. Revealed psychometry.
You. Always you.
Huh.
You. Forever and ever.
Oh.
Always you.
Sie liebt sie immer noch. Okay. Auspacken ist einfach eine geile Gabe. Good. Keep exploring the place before leaving. April Bosley's office. To go to the Prince's apartment. Das ist hier Barrel. Okay, können wir nicht rein. Da ist zu. Was sagt er hier? Können wir mit dem reden?
I'm sorry, ma'am, but if you're looking for Mr. Underwood, I think he just left. Ist die Frage, ob er hier in dem Gebäude geblieben ist. Denn eigentlich ist er immer noch Code Red. So, gucken wir mal, ob wir hier nochmal rein dürfen. Ob wir hier noch was finden. Aber ich glaube, es ist eigentlich nicht geplant, dass man... Aha. Hier kommt man hoch. Findet sich hier irgendwas Spannendes? Nein. Nur wieder ein krasser Ausblick. Das war auch irgendwie krass gemacht, ey. Wofür auch immer. Oh, Jara Drory. I'm sorry, you can't go in there.
Ah. Wen haben wir hier noch? Dejan. Ist Dejan da? Ah, er ist ja auch ein Warlock. Das hatten wir schon gesehen. Waren wir eigentlich mit ihr hier drin? Ne, ich glaube mit Dingens, ne? Alicia. Ja, hier gibt es nichts zu sehen. Und nope. Was ist hier? Da.
Not surprising for a member of the council.
I hope this letter will reach you quickly. Things are critical here. It appears that we have been the target of major incident. A code red has been issued and we have not heard from those who had already gone to the party. Our prince had organized for the unification. This could be in our favor, because it's possible that the Hartford Chantry is behind it. Although I have faithfully served my prince's interests while negotiating this treaty. These new suspicions could serve our interests in relation to a potential alliance between Boston and Salem. Salem, da war doch irgendwas. Rest assured that I will remain close to Miss Iverson with the aim of seizing every opportunity to promote the merits of a more prosperous union with you. I think that it's only a matter of time before the reconsiders her allies, to our great satisfaction. In the meantime, please accept my fraternal devotion. Alright. Hier noch irgendwas? Gitarre, irgendwas? Können wir nochmal mit Auspacks Lucky machen? Ah.
I didn't think he was into this kind of thing.
Tarotkarten, ja. Naja, nicht ungewöhnlich für einen Hexer, ne? So, haben wir hier noch irgendwas? Oder hier? Nope. Aus. So, das war's dann auch hier. Können wir hier raus? Nope. Dann gehen wir mal zu April Bowsleys Office. Wo war die nochmal? Hier oben war die, glaube ich, nicht, oder? Muss ich jetzt nicht zu diesem komischen... Ach nee, zu den Büros muss ich, glaube ich, ne? Dann hinten durch. Sind die Büros hier oder ist hier der... Ich glaube, hier sind die Büros. Oder nicht? Nee, hier ist der Lustpalast. Ach, warte mal. Ich kann mit der auch noch sprechen.
Look who crawled out of her den.
Himiko? Shit. I didn't recognize you.
How charming. I remember you being of the polite and charming sort.
You don't have your ropes. And it's been a long night.
Any word from your black rattlers?
I didn't think my clubs were worthy of your interest.
Come on. You know I love your clubs. All that diversity, it's so exotic. We should work together sometime.
Why not? I'm sure you'd find an audience.
Fantastic. It'd be quite the change from my usual clientele. I've never rubbed elbows with the lower classes. I can't wait. If you'll excuse me,
The
I
lower
need to go rest.
classes.
I'll see you later.
Yeah, sure.
Himiko. Ich will mal eben kurz gucken, ob man die kennt. Hätte ich vorhin schon mal machen sollen, ne? Da. Nö. Okay. Keine Himiko im Dingens. Okay. Naja. Macht ja nichts. Kann ich das hier wieder hinlegen? Nein. Ich könnte nochmal mit ihr reden. So, da wird geschrittert, da wollen wir hin.
Do you think we have time to just laze around? You need to be fast and effective. Destroy anything we don't need. Keep what's important.
Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Miss Bosley.
You're a good kid, Lazarus.
I need a drink. Now, shake a leg.
What do we do if the hunters show up?
Wer ist das überhaupt?
All right, you heard her. Double time. I can't wait to be done with this.
That's good. That
Abigail
too.
Murray.
And that. What's that?
Kann ich mit Dings sprechen hier? Ja.
1963? There you are. I've been looking for you for hours. Where have you been?
Do I know you?
Yeah,
Oh,
you're
shit.
a real comedian. Seriously, where have you been?
I'm sorry, but I don't think we've ever met.
What the hell? What's the matter with you?
Shit. My little
Oh,
visit to the
fuck.
Warlocks. I think it left a mark. I'm sorry, I'm really confused.
Are you fucking kidding me? We've always been there for each other. You're my twin flame.
I don't remember.
What a fucking nightmare. What's going on?
Oh shit, ey. Habe ich überhaupt nicht drüber nachgedacht.
We were... Damn it. I'm sorry, I have to think.
Shit. Vor allem, das ist super interessant, wenn man tatsächlich die Memories zurückbekommt, ne? So, das klappt Business Card, okay. So, das hatten wir schon angeguckt. Ja, alles klar. So. Ab zu April Bowsley.
I'd better hurry.
Ja, sie ist gerade nicht da, ne? Current business is preparation of the annual report. Unification party starts when all guests have arrived. Tour of Dr. Dunham's Red Salon. Okay. Private audience all night. Meeting Mr. Underwood on the management of the Red Salon. Meeting Dr. Dunham and integrating the thaumaturgies into the Red Salon. Security review Miss Drury and Mr. Leto. Monthly meeting with Mr. J. Moore. Reread speech to the Primogen Council. Come up with a more authoritative ending. Okay. Consult. Oh, from Beryl Underwood. Satisfaction for once. For once I wanted to say how much progress Journey has made in organizing the opening night on the Red Salon. I stopped off by a surprise visit last night to check the quality of the services, and you did not disappoint. Please don't embarrass us in front of Hartford. Dear all, although I'm most important... Also, wer ist das from April Boss to our group? Because you never know. State of the vessels, no excessive drunkenness unless desired by one of our guests. Impeccable cleanliness everywhere all the time. Make sure that everyone is comfortable. There are enough of you to satisfy any request. If there's a problem, page me. Make sure that no one is bored while waiting for Mrs. Iverson and Mr. Osborne to arrive. They're scheduled to get there at 11:30. If anyone asks, but nothing for sure as usual. This party is of the utmost importance. In the words of Miss Iverson, mistakes will not be tolerated. Ja. Aber Journey ist noch am Leben. Das heißt, wir haben einen guten Job gemacht scheinbar. Was von Auspex? Also das lassen wir mal anders, Auspex. Princess Apartments.
A direct route to the Princess Apartments. April plays the guard dog. The Swan's Nest.
The Swan's
I hope
Nest.
it's worth it.
My dear Dejan, you know the high regard I have for your advice and the even higher value I place on your special arrangement. That is why I asked you to carry out the task we discussed yesterday. A task that you were extremely reluctant to undertake. I appreciate your objections, but the Hartford Chantry is our best option right now. When I say right now, it is because I am counting on the situation changing. A change you yourself would be party to. In the interests of my project, I cannot reveal the details, especially in writing. But keep in mind that I know where you are from and what your ancestors went through. Hartford is nothing more than a means, a tool. A tool can be replaced. Help me, and when the time comes, I will help you. Dejan war scheinbar nicht wirklich happy, ne? Club Business Cards, die sammeln wir. Erstmal inspekten.
Didn't know Hazel was into music.
Schwanensee. BFDAC. Wenn das nicht irgendein Code ist. BFDAC. Spielt Violine. Okay, dafür habe ich jetzt 2 Pluspunkte ausgegeben. Naja. Okay. Also ich hätte jetzt gedacht, dass der Prinz vielleicht ein wenig mehr Sicherheitsvorkehrungen hat und sie auf irgendeiner Kamera drauf ist nachher. Confidential. Ja, das sollte man auf jeden Fall lesen. My Prince, I have passed your request for more information about Mr. Underwood on to Jason Moore. I can only congratulate for you taking such an initiative. I've observed a steady increase in Mr. Underwood's contacts with mortals around the globe. particularly South America and India. He's very secretive, but he hides his financial transactions better than his contacts. He has a need to control everything at all times and uses every channel at his disposal to keep up with the latest news. Like most blue bloods, he's a workaholic who trusts no one but himself. Since he became Caleb Bazori's child, the family business he inherited has grown into a vast sprawling network that controls the sugar industry from production to sales. He has often floated the rules of the masquerade. I suspect he has even gone against many of our principles on several occasions. In any case, without being able to prove it, I wouldn't be surprised at court Mr. Underwood is a veritable fox. He knows how to increase his influence, especially since Mr. Bazori has taken up a step back. In fact, he is the most prominent member of your clan after yourself. But he also has close ties to the members of your primogen, Hilda McAndrews in particular, but also to a lesser extent Richard Dunham. The interdependence he has cultivated makes him a threat to your interests. It would be easy for him to bypass your authority if he felt like it. He has many ways of applying pressure. I do not mention here the business of the other members who are dependent on his goodwill, but I'm enclosing several documents showing these connections. Caius Leto, ja. Da wird also auch gegen Beryl investigiert.
I've always found swans very moving. They're beautiful, but full of melancholy. It's a nice symbol.
Huh? So
I get the feeling something's missing.
Kann ich nicht. Observe Deduction 1.
I get the feeling something's missing.
Kann man dem eine Krone oder sowas aufsetzen? Oder fehlen die Augen oder was? Ich meine, das sind eine Skulptur, ne? Vielleicht werden wir etwas finden, was wir da drauf machen können. Schlüssel haben wir auch nicht. Das ist aber eine Enzyklopädie. Die ist abgeschlossen? Wieso kann ich das... Ach, ich brauche Auspex 3 dafür.
There are faint marks on the wall.
Ja, shit. Okay, das heißt, wenn man da den Schlüssel benutzt, hat das nicht unbedingt was mit dem Schrank da zu tun, sondern vielleicht öffnet sich dann irgendwo irgendwie was. Vielleicht braucht der Prinz gar nicht mehr Security, als einfach einen versteckten Raum noch irgendwo zu haben.
I understand better now why Dijon never mentioned his sire. Hazel's always one step ahead.
My trip to New Orleans was not for nothing. I was able to learn a lot about Dijon Saika's past. Wer hat das gemacht? JD. Jason Dunham? Wie hieß er noch? Egal. He is the child of one Marie de Richer. If her name isn't familiar, that's to be expected. She's rather ordinary. But interestingly enough, she has ties to the Hartford gentry. Aha. Indeed, not long after her unauthorized embrace, she was sentenced to final death by the Hartford Chimere. Her escape led her to Louisiana, where she met Saika. She embraced him in a voodoo ritual that I didn't understand much about. But it seems that if it left a deep impression on Mr. Saika, who has been influenced by this magic throughout his existence, it appears that he has come to New England to settle a score with Hartford. I think we could use this to our advantage given the arrangement we envision. For example, we could make him part of the Boston court. It shouldn't be too hard to make him our puppet, especially if we promise to solve his problem. He could then be put into contact with the Chantry, perhaps a sleeper agent, or he could take on responsibilities while remaining our puppet. However, if Denham Osborne were to discover that I have learned Mr. Saika's existence would undoubtedly be threatened. It's up to you to decide. However, I think that this is a golden opportunity that it would be a shame to pass on. I plan to stay a few more days to clarify some points. I'm sending you this message through a reliable servant. I will then return to the court as soon as possible. Okay. Huh. Miniature Swan. Erstmal alles mit. Oh. Warum kann ich... Okay, machen wir erstmal das.
Hazel had another child before Miley? Shit. I had no idea.
Erland's
Seeing as how it
cardio.
ended, I'm not really surprised.
Status successful. As per advance information, your child was found in the warehouse offshore on Offenbach Street. The area was deserted. I entered the premises at approximately 2:20 a.m. Oh, sorry, so spät. Oh. When Erland's casual saw me arrive, he seemed to understand what was going on. At first he tried to negotiate, but then I knocked him down. He quickly got up and tried to escape. It was only after he was thrown against the wall that he really understood that only one of us would ever leave the hangar. His head hit a metal railing many times, then he stopped moving altogether. I went to get the gas cans I had brought with me earlier. After spraying gasoline all over the premises, I set it on fire. I stayed there until the fire was over. Your child is now ancient history. Warum kann ich mir das nicht angucken? Da steht nur Ausblicksrot, aber nicht... Das ist jetzt schade. Naja, gut. Geht scheinbar nicht. Da ist auch nichts mehr von Wichtigkeit. Nö. Die Badezimmer verraten immer gar nichts. Okay. Kann ich den Miniaturschwan da irgendwie benutzen? Oder ist das vielleicht ein Schlüssel? Nein. Ah, da unten. Place Stone Swan hier. Und dann haben wir den Schlüssel. Und damit können wir dann wahrscheinlich hier reingehen.
I wonder if...
Ah, da brauchen wir jetzt das Ding von unten. Das war, glaube ich, A. Das fing mit A an. Nee, fing's nicht. B, F, D, A, C. B, F, D, A, C. B, F, D, A, C. B, F, D, A, C.
That noise. Something moved.
Ja. Open. Oh, baby. Nehmen wir erstmal das File.
So Hazel has her eye on my clubs.
Ah, natürlich.
Ugh, politics. Always politics. What's her game? Is this how she thanks her allies?
Dear Jason, as Prince of Boston, you know I'm always looking for opportunities to expand my domain. A few of my counselors have been brought to an opportunity to strengthen our hold on Boston's nightlife to my attention. I would like to evaluate the acquisition of a number of venues. A specific list is attached to this letter. These venues happen to be currently used by M.M. Lewis, whom you do not know very well. She is one of our kind, but I ask for your utmost discretion regarding this matter.
That explains why Hazel's holding off on Fang's embrace. Underwood. What a creep.
My prince, I've heard that you fear the departure of my dear sire Galapazori. Indeed, the progressive departure of the eldest among us is a matter of concern, especially when it involves such a loyal and valuable element as Galap. Nevertheless, I believe I have a way to keep him at your disposal for a while longer. My sire is rather infatuated with a promising young woman. He wishes to embrace her more than I have ever seen him desire anything. Why, you might ask? Why choose to have another child when you already have a child as accomplished as myself? I wouldn't dare to comment on the subject myself, and I wouldn't join you in your question. So this Xu Fang, as the object of his desires is named, should be formally presented to you very soon. You know how dear old Bazori stands on tradition. Of course, you will only embrace her when you have given him permission to do so. That is why I suggest You use some obscure excuse, such as the overcrowding of Boston, for example, to stall for time. Das funktioniert jetzt natürlich nicht mehr, wo so viele weg sind. He will understand. If there is anything Caleb is good at, is understanding princes, even when they make decisions that go against his interests. Ask him for more time, postpone it, or even simply ignore his requests, and he will be all the more ready to prove his worth to you, to show you he deserves it. I obviously do not expect any form of comprehension for this advice. The mere act of serving my prince and the court of Boston is performing my duty in short, is payment enough for me. Ist klar, Beryl. Kann ich also.
Zori is a loyal dog, and Hazel's got him on a short leash.
Caleb Zori evaluation by Jara Drory. During Quentin King's reign, Caleb Zori was always above reproach, performing every assigned task to him without batting an eye. He is the consummate tool for doing dirty work, as he is cold and efficient. I won't even begin to tell you how many thin-blooded anarchs or dissidents he has faced and defeated. Such overwhelming loyalty to your predecessor would suggest that he be sidelined or even removed. Nevertheless, I urge you to not to rush down this path. On the contrary, keeping Caleb Zori as close to you as possible seems to me the wisest thing to do. Indeed, his loyalty was not to Quentin King, but for the role of the prince, and today that is you, Miss Iverson. Caleb Zori could quickly become one of the best assets. I remain at your disposal to provide you with the reports on his various missions, but a reading of everything seems unnecessary, as there is far too much of it. Eins haben wir noch.
Hazel said there was an accident, but it was actually an execution. If Leisha were to find out.
Dear Mrs. Iverson, oh, das ist von Dr. Richard Dunham, das ist Leisha Sire. Mal gucken, was da geschrieben wurde. Dear Miss Iverson, it is with a heavy heart that I confirm that I carried out your orders last night. Halsey is no more. Das ist, glaube ich, die Kleine, ne? So you will most certainly experience less fear of new incidents. I have already made arrangements at the Institute for Leisha, because I am certain that she will be shocked and that she will become unwell. While I understand your reasons, with all due respect, I must warn you that Halsey's disappearance will not necessarily result in increased potential for Leisha to have visions. I will tell Leisha there has been an unfortunate accident, and if required, I will manipulate your memories to avoid the worst. You can count on my discretion, and I will be tomb regarding this matter. Sincerely yours. Halsey ist tot. Ich hab's mir gedacht. So, das müssen wir wieder schließen. Können wir das auch wieder schließen? Können wir das alles hier zurückbauen? Scheinbar nicht. Oder können wir den Schwan wieder nehmen? Scheinbar auch nicht. Okay, also verwischen wir einfach mal keine Spuren. Na gut. Ich glaube, damit haben wir es, ne? Ja. Bin mal gespannt, ob da jemand auf uns wartet.
I should go. It's gonna be a long night.
Oh, ich hoffe, die andere ist jetzt nicht da unten. Ach so. Leave.
First, the Anarchs. But I have to find them first.
Jetzt dachte ich mir, dass jetzt eine Dings zu Ende ist. Okay. So, das war's dann tatsächlich auch mit dieser Episode für MM und ihrem Ausflug in die Gemächer des Prinzen. Das ist natürlich, also, wenn das rauskommt, ist sie tot. Ganz klar. Oh, das ist interessant. Erstmal gucken. Get it off your chest. Minus 20. To the next experience cost for the social attribute. Allies are in short of supply. Minus 10 to next experience cost for the social attribute. Alter. Minus 30. Naja. You decided to investigate the Prince of Boston. You discovered the Prince of Boston's best-kept secrets. You discovered a secret about your sire, Hilda McAndrews. Resonance bonus presence. You could have discovered that Beryl Underwood and Caleb's Ghoul Shu Feng were up to something. Ja, die sind irgendwie miteinander verbandelt. Aber auf der einen Seite ist es cool, dass sie es anzeigen, auf der anderen Seite denke ich jetzt so, interessant. Aber gut, solange es die Spielfiguren nicht wissen, können sie da auch nichts gegen machen. Damit war es das auch schon für heute. Wie schon gesagt, mit dieser MM-Episode. Ich hoffe, es hat euch Spaß gemacht. Mir auch. Ich kann es nur wieder wiederholen, wenn euch diese Serie gefällt. Lasst einen Daumen nach oben da. Kommentiert unten drunter, was euch gefallen hat oder was euch vielleicht auch nicht gefallen hat, damit ich diese Serie verbessern kann. Und ich hoffe, wir sehen uns beim nächsten Mal, wenn es wieder heißt Vampire the Masquerade Swansong mit dem Hobbyist. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Ciao.